Lael Stables, the owners of Barbaro, they may have a second horse headed to the Kentucky Derby. Horse's name is Showing Up, I believe. Lael Stables. Hey, you know, we are at a place called Balance Studios this morning.
I do want to say I like all horses, just not when George talks about them. The studio we're talking about is a one-stop shopping place for yoga, jiu-jitsu, and endurance training. Nick is going to do some jiu-jitsu.
I am indeed. You know what, you guys, I'm glad you mentioned that, Jen, because it is a one-stop shop of sorts. Because whatever your fancy, whatever your desire to get fit and get into shape, Phil McLaurice has the prescription for you. What we're talking about today is not just jiu-jitsu, we're talking about Gracie jiu-jitsu.
Right.
And those who know jiu-jitsu know that this is an elevated form and it's extremely different from what we're talking about there. What is that all about there, Phil?
Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is a form of self-defense. It's also a form of grappling, so it's basically meets all the elements of self-defense.
Talk to me, because we're here at Team Balance right now, and I want to again remind all of our viewers that they can go to teambalance.com, find out more about hours of operation and different classes. But we're looking at right here, different levels, different stages, obviously different genders as well.
Right, exactly. So we basically, the facility, we serve everyone. So we're serving children, women, the average guy, and also professional fighters.
Exactly, because the guy back there in the red, he's a professional fighter. He's actually training right now, right?
He actually has a fight this weekend.
And why is it important that his level of training be different than, say, hey, what we see the young kids up there doing up front?
Well, he has to be in, it's absolutely perfect conditioning for this event. The mixed martial arts fighting is probably one of the most strenuous and active things you can possibly do. So
what about the guys here to the right? Again, that's different.
The guys here to the right are doing sport jiu-jitsu. So basically it's only grappling, no punching and kicking. And that's how you learn how to defend yourself against another jiu-jitsu person. So
you were going to actually show me a particular move, and you were saying that Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, you actually trained with the master there, right?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I trained with Elio Gracie, who is 95 years old now, and he is the father of the Gracie brothers, and I actually received my black belt from Helson Gracie.
I'm in a white belt, obviously a beginner, but you're going to show me a basic defensive move to get out of the hold.
Okay, I'm going to show the defense from a front choke. Most common thing in the street fight. So I'm going to grab your neck, you're going to tuck your chin, and you're going to blast right through, go down, yes, and out. Great job.
And the idea is you get, again, you say try to diffuse the situation or walk away.
Right.
Because anytime somebody's in your face like this, you need to be ready and know that it's possibly coming and all that, right? Well, I won't make a fool of myself and take a swing at Phil. We'll leave that alone, you guys. I'm going to send it back to you in the studio. And also at 8:45, I'm going to introduce you to a young woman that I had a chance to speak with who says that she's lost a significant amount of weight by simply doing the yoga, and an older gentleman who said that, hey, he was having a little bit of shoulder problem, and yoga worked for him. All that coming up at 8:45, Jen.
Thank you. George is older. You have shoulder problems. Maybe it's for you.
George is not older. Don't do that.
I've thought about it, actually.
All right.
Thank you, Nick.